All right, we're recording in two places. We don't need a clap. Welcome back, everybody. This is Organized Sound Podcast / Emwell and Mahib Podcast / the holiday special right now. Are you feeling festive?
Not really.
How are you feeling?
Not really. I guess the only. I mean, what I like about Christmas and just holidays in general is that you get to just be a little bit lazier and you just get to spend time with friends and family.
Fully.
A lot more. Because I feel like this month I've been a lot lazier. And I kind of just don't really want to do anything. But I am excited for the new year.
And it's raining in LA.
Yeah, it's raining right now. It's not cool. That shit's whack as fuck.
It's definitely that, when bears go into hibernation.
Yeah.
You're just kind of like a little hunkered down and stuff like that.
That's what I'm saying. I don't like it, man, but nice hat. You look a little festive.
This is, I borrowed this from you, actually. After you were wearing this at the toy drive yesterday.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
But I think we wanted to come on here and pretty much just yap about Carti and everything that he has going on.
I feel like... I mean, the last time we did a podcast was literally a year ago when that never dropped.
And it never saw the light of day.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully this people get to see this one. But
absolutely.
But we'll see. But
and we're here in your cozy, newish apartment.
Yeah, exactly.
How many months have you been living here?
Well, I'm not good at math, but I believe I moved here in July.
Gotcha.
So how many months is that, Mahib?
A few.
I love that.
If we're talking precisely mathematically, that's a few months.
Yeah.
And also we got everything. We got the good stuff over here.
We got the good stuff.
Good
I think we should. We already poured a couple, but I think we should.
Let's toast.
Take a shot for the. I think. Also, I'm a little pussy, so I got to chase.
Yeah, me too.
I know a lot of I know a lot of people be drinking and they're like, no, I'm gonna just take it like straight. Like, bro, I don't give a fuck. Give me a fucking chaser.
Yeah, I don't care.
I don't care if I'm a pussy. But yeah.
Alcohol doesn't actually taste good.
We're sipping on Crown Royale. You know what I'm saying? I literally got this because
this is a nice little bottle.
I literally got this because I knew that the Chargers were gonna lose on the Thursday night. So I got this and I drank by myself here.
Oh man!
And then we got smacked 63-21.
Yep.
And then
by the Raiders.
Yes, and then I drank half of this, and now I'm going to share the rest of it with you. So
that is misery.
So yeah.
To pain and suffering.
To the complete opposite of that.
But, for 2024.
I mean, just to us, bro. I feel like we've come a long way, our friendship and everything we've done in our careers so far. So yeah, cheers to that, and cheers to the next year.
And it feels like it's just the beginning somehow.
Exactly. Cheers, and to all of you. Ugh.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, that's
okay.
Not great.
We'll run it back in a couple, maybe in an hour or so.
Woo!
Or 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Because I'll be drinking. I can't lie.
Dude, drinking and playing Call of Duty.
Yes.
How do you like the new Call of Duty?
I like it a lot. I think the idea of sitting and doing nothing but playing video games has been absolutely amazing. And it's been great.
Dude,
ever since I got an Xbox, bro, I just been
it's been a nice fall
cozy.
Winter, right? Because for that reason.
Because a lot of people will tell me that I go outside a lot, and I feel like lately I've been kind of the opposite. I'm still popping out everywhere.
Yeah, homebody.
But bro, I'll pop out and then I'll come right back home and I'll just do this and I'll just like chill and kick it.
I think you kind of like when you come to LA, you find that balance. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Is like you go crazy at the beginning, everything's new and exciting, and then and we've talked about this, things just kind of get less exciting because we've done so much at this point. So now it's like, okay, we're picking and choosing, and like, we're happy to be out, but then we're also happy to just like kick it at the house. Because I too have been kicking it at the house. Got the Roku TV, got the Pluto TV app, and we've both been watching Power Rangers.
I've been
watching Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Bro, I'm telling you, we've been on the nostalgic vibe, bro. I'm just not really watching new shows. I think that's just how I've been my whole life. Like I love nostalgia and I love just looking back and just things that made me happy as a kid. Like I've been I don't know if you're familiar with the game Bully.
Oh yeah,
but I've been
PS2,
but that is my favorite video game of all time, and I beat it every year.
Oh, I actually saw that on your story.
Yeah, no, like I beat the game every single year. And I do it because it just heals my.
It takes you back.
It heals my inner child, bro. That's my favorite video game of all time, like that. And I posted on my story too. Bully kind of inspired me to be passionate about music because the soundtrack of that video game is just so fucking amazing.
Wow.
Like literally, I'll go back and I'll just fucking listen to the Bully soundtrack. So if y'all haven't, like, just listen to the Bully soundtrack or just play the game
out Bully.
too.
Weren't they supposed to do a Bully too?
Man,
it
yes, they were,
happen, right?
And it just literally
got put on ice.
It just didn't happen. I'm still pretty mad about that. Fuck you, Rockstar, for not making a Bully.
Rockstar, hey, listen, you'll have some time after Grand Theft Auto 6. Maybe you want to go.
Bro, no, but I was
too.
just talking to someone about this yesterday, and he was just like, yeah, I mean, like GTA 6 is coming out. There's just no way it's ever gonna happen now. Because I feel like if you're
not a priority.
Bro, GTA 5 just lasted for all these years.
Right. As kind of like the I don't know how to say it, but like it had so much life to it with all the updates, all the things going on online, and like in COVID, like people modding it and having the private servers that they paid to be in and all that stuff. Like Grand Theft Auto 5 is just like,
that's what I'm saying, bro.
It's just like the most complete experience of a game.
It's crazy.
I enjoyed it, and I played the single player. I enjoyed it. And,
I'll probably buy. I don't have it on my new Xbox, but I'll probably buy it again, and then I'll probably
go check it out again.
Because the story mode's really fun too. I know a lot of people play it online, but I actually like real story modes.
Me too.
In games, I kind of miss that aspect of video games rather than just battle royale and.
Just the quick
just
match
like online
type stuff.
shit. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, jump in, jump out. No, because it's like reading a book, but way more immersive.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
But yeah, I mean, there's a lot. I mean, we should talk about today. Even today was.
Today was.
Today was a mission. I don't know. Not like our greatest day, but you know.
But that's just the name of the game. And so I don't know. For those of you watching,
set it up. Yeah.
For those of you watching, Uzi had a second pop-up. He had a pop-up yesterday. He got to meet him. I didn't get to meet him. I've met Uzi a few times. I met him briefly at Rolling Loud, but I didn't get to like really, really chop it up with him. Today was one of those days where I'm like, damn, like I kind of do just want to meet Uzi and like really, really talk to him.
Right, tap in.
Yeah, and just set up something for the future, or just, I mean, he knows OGM and he knows who I am too, but it's just one of those things where I want to build that relationship so he knows me more in the future, and then we set something up.
Yeah, I mean, he's at the top of my list. I was really thinking about this. Like, who do I want to meet?
Yeah.
I want to meet him. I want to meet Thug, Free Young Thug.
Oh, man.
Obviously, Playboi Carti. We love him. And then I like Black Bear. Actually, we were talking on the phone yesterday about how, like, you know, Black Bear to me is what Charlie XCX is to you.
Yeah, like the
and
random,
then Ryan, his Charlie XCX is Carly Rae Jepsen.
Okay, that makes sense. Damn.
And that's kind of, and so like, you know, we're all foils of each other's music tastes.
That's really funny. Yeah. That's pretty funny.
But so who's at the top of your list, right? When you think of like, oh, I want to just tap in with this artist. This is somebody I've liked forever, and like, it's gonna like kind of like make my career. Like if I can just tap in with these people, like I'm good.
Yeah. I mean, it's a pretty obvious answer, but I think finally meeting Carti would be.
Yeah.
Finally meeting and
sure.
like and just, you know, talking to Carti. I mean, Carti definitely has seen. Well, I mean, they've already told me that every time OGM, they always tell me that whenever we tag something Carti related and I'm in it, like he always likes the message.
Oh.
Where every time he's tagged, and so that. I was like, damn. Okay, well, at least he knows.
He knows your face.
At least he knows who I am, and at least he's like, because that's what I was told. Like every time I do a video about Carti or some shit, he's always liking it. Not like on social media, but he'll like because you know how you get message on Instagram when you get tagged in something.
Okay, yeah.
He'll like the message, and then. But I think Carti is an obvious answer. Kanye, obvious answer.
Ooh, I kind of forgot about that. We pulled up to a building that I'm very certain is Kanye's studio. It's right next to the Adidas store, and the roof was off of it, and it was raining into it. And I was like, oh man,
that was a bust, but it's all good.
Okay. And then is there a third maybe? It should be a very
but,
tight
but
list. So if there's not a third, don't let there be a third.
It's just really hard because I think for the past like 2 years, just meeting big artists and just meeting a lot of like big time celebrities. It's kind of sad, but you kind of lose the excitement of meeting these people.
100%.
Only because you start to realize like these are just normal people too.
Right.
And I think Carti and Kanye are like the two where I'm like, holy fuck.
They are in a sacred place.
Yeah. I mean, if X was alive, he'd be up there too.
Yeah.
But it's like,
oh yeah.
I think the position I'm in is that I'm really tapped in with these artists, and I have actual relationships with some really big artists in the world right now, and you kind of like lose that excitement. Not maybe excitement's not the best word, but I guess
there's the mystique and the aura and this whole feeling of like, an aura oh my god, famous people, oh my god,
and that was me.
That goes away.
That was me like years ago, because when a rapper would like my comment or fucking follow me, I would post about it like 20. I'd be like, bro, Ski Mask fucking follows me on Instagram. Holy shit, like what the fuck. And I don't really get geeked out about that anymore.
Yeah.
You kind of I kind of don't really feel that anymore. So I think it's Carti, Kanye, and then the rest is kind of just like I would love to meet them.
Yeah,
and it would be special, right?
Them.
And I'm happy to meet them, but I don't know if there's really like this holy shit, like I'm really meeting you. I mean, if we're talking non-musicians, obviously LeBron James. LeBron would be.
I feel like we gotta run into LeBron out here in
would be.
streets.
I mean, Bronny
literally
pulled up to my event that I hosted for Dom Corleo, because I guess one of Bronny's friends was opening for Dom, and so he pulled up with his hoodie on. And but yeah, that was a whole thing. Bronny was really cool. We talked for a little bit. Shout out Bronny, shout out LeBron. But I don't know. I think really, back to your question, I think it's really just Carti and Kanye.
Okay, I love that. Yeah, because mine's like literally Uzi. So if we scratch Uzi off the list, which I did, and I'm sure you will too, it's like
okay, Uzi might like
Carti.
And again, to go back to what we were saying, like Uzi had a pop up. He didn't show up today.
Yeah.
So that kind of sucked, but it's all good because I know we're gonna run into Uzi again.
Any other thoughts on the pop-up before we kind of move on?
I mean, I'm sad that he wasn't there, and I'm bummed that I didn't get to see him the night before.
Yeah.
But I mean, I was at that toy drive, and I didn't really want to be that guy to like leave my own event.
Yeah, you were hosting.
It wasn't completely my event, but I was a part of it. I didn't want to be that
big time a part of it.
Yeah, and I didn't want to leave and just you know what I mean. I promote an event and then I'm just gonna leave. Like that's dumb, but. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna run into Uzi again.
What do you think of the clothes? Did you take a look?
Yeah, the clothes were really fire.
I would
really
cool.
wear that shit. It would. I think that aesthetic just matches me.
Yeah, sure.
The pink soccer. The pink soccer jerseys, the pink denim.
Oh man. Okay, yeah, we'll probably have. I have some clips of that, so we'll put it in here. He had pink underwear.
Yeah, and I need those.
Well, it was like a flight. It was like a multicolor, but pink was definitely one of the colors.
I probably should have bought that pink underwear, bro. That's fire, bro.
It's like that's like nice and rare.
Bring a shorty over.
That's a swag.
Bring a shorty over. I start undressing, bro, and she sees the pink Uzi boxers, bro. Come on, like that's a flex.
Wet.
You said wet. That's crazy.
All right, and shout out to Pocky, our unofficial sponsor, who will one day be our official sponsor. Because the Pocky packs are hitting.
Great. I'm gonna pour up another shot. Actually,
you want? Yeah, pour up. Let's do it. Yeah, no, it's the holiday season out here. You know, we're getting ready for Christmas. We're thankful for a lot of stuff. Emwell's gonna go see his family, you know. We're excited for the new year. Is there anything resolution-wise that you have for kind of like the new year?
To drink less, probably.
Okay.
Okay, but cheers.
Fight your demons, dude. Fighting demons, like I hear it all the time now, and it's like
I'm fighting my demons.
Fighting the demons,
all right,
or Ken.
Yeah. Cheers to AGC, a great chaos. Cheers. Man, yeah, drinking's bad, guys. Don't do it. It makes you feel great, though.
Yeah.
But it doesn't make you feel great in the morning. But
last couple times I drank, I was like swimming, feeling so good.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
So
but yeah, yes, I am going back to San Diego. It's gonna be a great time.
Yeah.
But like I said,
Hometown.
man, I just wanna. I think this year I've kind of learned the simple things are really what makes you the happiest. And because
sure.
well, because my sister and her husband had a kid this year,
Making
and
you
and I think yes, making me an uncle.
Yeah.
And being an uncle is my favorite thing ever.
Yeah.
I mean, just coming home from doing all this fucking content and just being what I am in the music industry, and then I get to go home and just literally just spend time with my nephew is the best thing ever.
Being
bro.
family, that's a nice balance.
It's really
that's
it's
a
the
really
best
beautiful
shit, bro.
balance.
Like man, being an uncle is the best. And the reason why I say that is because, like people say like being a dad is the best and shit, but I mean I'm not there yet, obviously, and I probably won't get there for a while. But being an uncle is the best because you're not fully responsible for this child. You're
You're there for the fun.
You just get
literally.
you just get to spoil him and just love him, like literally.
Yeah.
You don't have to like teach him anything or feed him.
And then once he becomes a fuss and a chore and a pain, you're like, all right, gotta go.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, being a nephew is great. Do you have any nephews or anything?
Well, yeah, my nieces and nephews are all in Philly, and I have quite a few. Like I have more than. It's probably in the like 8 range.
Yeah, but like isn't holding a baby just life changing?
Yeah,
especially when it's your own blood.
It's the best, right?
It's
I
just,
love
like,
them like crazy.
Like damn, like you're
and I've seen a few of them just like get big on me.
Yeah,
go from babies to like.
That's what I'm saying, man. But yeah,
but
yeah, my nephew. And that's what I'm saying. Babies teach you things that you don't even realize.
Yeah. It's almost the reset of life. It's like you lived your life, then you have a baby, and it's like your life resets, and now you like go back down to their level to like relearn life. Which teaching is like that too. It's like you learn to play the piano, then you teach someone to play the piano, which makes you more of a master at the piano.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Speaking of fathers and sons.
I already know where you're going with this. You're fucking hilarious.
Is that a good segue?
You're hilarious,
Is
bro.
that a great segue?
Yeah, bro. That's the perfect fucking
Well,
transition.
if you were watching Playboi Carti's Instagram story today, or was it his story or was it Joy's? Because I didn't even watch it.
Carti reposted it. Joy Division posted because it's Joy Division's footage.
He owns the footage. So Joy Division, Opium affiliate, released some real touching close to home footage of Playboi Carti and his son
Onyx. Shout out Onyx, bro.
And Carti being like a whole dad out here.
Yes.
And it was pretty heartwarming, and it's also it's just like that's a real dynamic to see Carti,
just
the demon, and then it's like Carti the dad.
But that's what I'm saying, and I tweeted this a couple hours ago while we were eating ramen, but I tweeted it's pretty crazy to know that Joy has all this unreleased footage of Carti, and do you remember the Genius documentary of Kanye?
Certainly.
And what Cootie did for him.
Right.
We're gonna see the same thing 20 years from now with Joy and Carti.
100%. I hope we don't have to wait 20 years.
Exactly. No, but we're gonna have to. I don't see Joy posting like that much footage, bro. But I really think like from 20 years from now, because I've said this before and I'll say it again, Carti is the Kanye of this generation, bro.
Carti's the Kanye of this generation.
And people who disagree, you're either too old or you're not tapped in. It's just that simple. If you look at the culture right now and you see what Carti means to these kids and just online discourse in general about rap music, bro, Carti is that. He is that, bro. The way kids dress, the way kids post things online, his music, it's all about fucking Playboi Carti right now. That is what Kanye was a while back.
It really is. Like the hype is real with specifically him, and he's curated a brand that's just impossible to match. Like this kind of like mysterious, the dark mysterious, not doing too much.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't work for anyone, but him. Like,
but you know what's interesting though, and I've thought about this for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
people talk about Carti's mysterious aura, but he wasn't always this mysterious guy. He built that up through time.
It takes time.
You know what I mean? So like a lot of these underground rappers are trying to be this mysterious figure. Yeah. It's like, bro, like you can't do that yet.
Right.
Because you're not there yet.
You can't come in the door with
Carti became this mysterious figure because he built that up through time, and he's able to do that now because he worked hard. He worked towards that. Because years ago in 2016, 2017, Carti was just another underground rapper hanging out on Melrose.
I was gonna say that. It's so crazy to think of his trajectory.
Bro, Carti and Uzi were on Melrose like 5 years ago, just like chilling. You know what I mean?
Like we are now.
Bro, literally.
Literally.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, he's mysterious now, and he's inspiring a lot of people to have that same type, to move the same way, but he wasn't always like this. And not to mention, Carti was doing tons of press before, too. He was doing all these interviews.
Yeah. He was attainable.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's like...
he was like A$AP Rocky's little... He's A$AP Rocky's artist.
And he's
on the come up.
He still technically is, which is crazy.
I bet.
Og.
Yeah, that's how
Throwback to Og, bro.
That's how these album contracts work.
Man... Everything about Carti right now is just
is up. It's up. It's his time right now. Yeah, he's at his peak undoubtedly, and you like a lot of this new music, right? We've had 3 new singles.
Yes. But I don't think what is being talked about is the way he's promoting these songs. Carti's dropping full-length songs right now on his second Instagram account.
On his Finsta, basically.
On his, literally, yes.
Everyone is calling his Finsta.
On his second Instagram account, full-length songs, getting all these crazy views. And I like it, bro. I like the way he's moving right now. I think it's about to change the game for sure.
It's so on brand because he does so much. He's such an if you know artist, right?
Yes.
There's a very cultness about him where it's like if you're too far outside of rap music, you might not know who he is.
And that's what I'm saying. Will Carti like, because we've talked about this before too.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these rappers who have these cult fan bases, like Travis, right?
Yeah.
Travis Scott had that cult fan base like years ago. I don't know if he has that same aura now. Because I went to the Utopia show, bro.
How was that? Let's talk about it.
There was a lot of NPCs there. I'm not gonna lie. And when I say,
that's unavoidable once you go mainstream, right?
Yeah,
you cannot fill up a stadium.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't know if Carti will ever reach that level where he will have this marketable music for people like that.
Right. And I think that's a choice that every artist kind of makes. They get to a point where they can kind of make the choice, and I think
because it's like, bro, like, do you see? Because, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Even at Utopia, bro, like, you saw a lot of like middle-aged like dads and like moms and like.
Oh wow.
You know, like you saw a lot of like middle-aged like people there. I'm gonna say Travis fans, like it was the range. It was like from ages like 18 to like 35. I would say. Right. Yeah, I would say.
And I mean, I think a lot of that comes with just being in the game so long, right?
Yeah.
Once you have a 10+ year career, you have the old fans and the new fans.
Yeah.
And you're balancing that on top of everything else you got going on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I don't know. I just what Travis had years ago, Carti has right now.
Carti has right now.
But the thing is, Carti has always had it. It's just bigger now. But I don't know, because before it was before it was just meme culture, it was just the internet, chronically online kids. But now Carti's entire brand has reached like fashion.
Yeah,
it's reached just the influence in music too.
And I think that is like the I am music shit.
Yes,
that is literally so true.
And bro, they're gonna call us dick riders. They're gonna call us fucking dick riders.
I mean, what are you gonna say?
But I'm sorry, bro. Carti really is music.
Yeah.
Carti's music, bro. I don't understand, bro. Because this whole deep voice, this whole Atlanta rap like sound he's going for, bro. A lot of motherfuckers gonna start doing that shit.
Absolutely. And also it's in keeping with like the path like Future and Young Thug were on, and it's kind of like going back to center, but then evolving the genre at the same time. Mm-hmm. And I think it's really Cool. And you know what's funny? It kind of reminds me of, I don't know if you've been seeing these Instagram stories where like a rapper comes to town and they're promoting a weed brand and they're like, we've got the highs and the lows. And basically, Carti had the high voice and now he's got the low voice and he's got the highs and the lows. Out here. Yeah. So now, right, this whole rollout, this whole marketing strategy, it's all building up to this album, right? And we're expecting this album in January. Because at this point it's got to be here. What's kind of like on your wish list for this album? What are things that can happen that will make this album just like a W?
Dude, I mean, based off the songs that we've heard, are really good, but I don't know, man. I might be on the unpopular side, but I want him to keep pushing this rock punk sound.
You like Playboi Carti's rock punk
bro,
sound.
It's just
punk rock sound.
It's just, bro, because we've been to all of his shows, we've been to all of his Rolling Loud sets.
We've been to multiple Playboi Carti shows.
Man, when he plays that shit, bro, it's just the pit is just so crazy.
Is the vibe that gets the crowd just to another level.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, the people are gonna go crazy to whatever song he drops, anyways. But I just there's a different stick to it when he does.
It's very special, right? And nobody makes it like him.
Yeah,
I don't know how to describe it, but it's like the trippy Red Rock songs and like the Destroy Lonely Rock songs. Yeah. They don't hit as hard as the Carti rock
is just songs. I don't.
He's just tapped into a sound that's just superior.
You know. It really is just if you know, you know.
But okay.
I think that's my personal want is just more of that like crazy rock punk shit.
Right, because it's never been a whole lot of Red didn't really have that, right?
No, it did have the rock punk.
Okay, what's an example of a song like that?
Rockstar Made, Stop Breathing.
Okay, right.
I mean, there's just a ton, but I mean, who says he can't do both? You know what I mean? Maybe he does a lot of like rock punk songs and the other shit.
Is he done being a vampire? Do you think?
I don't know. That aesthetic might be over with. It looks like it.
It feels like maybe
because he's not.
Because I think of him more now as like the man in a gorilla suit. You know, wearing like the like fur tops.
I mean, he's not really doing that face paint thing anymore.
In the face?
The face
Joker
paint. And that was the whole thing too, bro. A lot of kids were really like painting their faces
at the shows.
That shit. Yeah.
100%.
I would just see kids paint their faces just because.
Well, artists need to reinvent themselves out here, and he's just like excellent at that because he's such a visual artist.
Right.
He's just so excellent at reinventing himself.
Also, I'm gonna lay down because I'm getting comfortable right now.
I'm
getting comfortable.
The podcast ends once one of us falls asleep.
Nah, it's not. I'm not gonna fall asleep.
But yeah, no, we're chilling. Okay, so Playboi Carti album at the top of the year.
Yeah. Now I'm really gonna fall asleep. So
it's not gonna work. That's not gonna fly.
Yeah.
I mean, is there anything else you want to talk about in the Carti lane? I think we like all the singles. 2024 is on his YouTube channel.
Hood
by Air, which
Hood by Air is really
a
good.
Reference to Virgil. I'm sure people know this, but Hood by Air is a clothing brand, one of the first clothing brands that Virgil Abloh really got traction with. So it's a reference to him. And in the bars, like
that shit's legendary, bro.
The bars are. What was the bar that you were referencing? You want to be like me?
You gotta get hot like this. You gotta get hot like me, bro. That shit hard.
You gotta get hot like this.
That shit hard, bro. Yeah, I think that was my favorite one out of the three.
Oh,
for sure.
Yeah, I've been listening to 2024 all week. So
2024 is good. 2024 is good, but it's just so funny. Like that music video. And just the song too, I can just tell they made that like 3 days
on the fly.
Yeah, on the fly. On the fly. I'm pretty sure like they just made that shit.
Let's go though. Can we hit the? Do it with me.
Put on the news or something.
Put on the news.
Put on the news or something. What was I gonna say? But I think what I really appreciate just about Carti like coming back online, is just the community aspect of just the music culture in general. Because whenever Carti does anything, everybody just comes together. Bro, everybody, first of all, stops what they're doing and they come together and they're like, wow, Carti did so-and-so.
That really is so true. It's like people are waiting in the wings to fuck with this man.
Bro, people stop what they're doing and like even not even just music, bro. I remember, what was it? He posted a selfie, I remember, a couple weeks ago, and it was the first thing he posted in like months.
Yeah.
And so he posted that, and like that was just a headline itself. Carti posts a selfie, like literally
pages like trending on Twitter.
Pages posted, Carti posted a selfie, and then like fans found out that it was actually an old picture from like months before that. And then, because you know the Carti fan base.
It'd be like that.
But
they know everything, right?
But yeah, I just really appreciate, because just how big of a cultural figure he is. He brings people together just by doing random shit like that. And then him coming back to the music space again, him dropping music is just really special right now because everybody is talking about it. Like literally, we decided to do this podcast because we want to talk about Carti.
This is the main reason.
You know, and there's tons of other creators. Now everybody is, you know, posting themselves, reacting to a song. Now all these Twitch streamers are posting themselves talking about Carti, and they're just all hoping for a Carti repost. Everybody's posting Carti right now. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
Like nobody else has that pull in the music space that we're in. Nobody else has that except him.
Yeah, and actually, you did a couple cool things recently. Shout out to Bob Lamb, first of all. Bob Lamb got the DM from Carti.
Shout out Bob.
Wow.
That's my guy.
Wow.
Very proud of that guy.
Shout out to him. And then you interviewed another kid that got reposted by Carti. Young Dabo. Thank you. I wasn't remembering the name.
Shout out Young Dabo, bro.
So Young Dabo does the reactions. Is he mainly on YouTube?
He's on Twitch, but
Twitch.
But he really blew up from TikTok just because his clips would get reposted.
Yeah, his clips of him essentially crying, just watching these videos.
He would just cry to all the, and like I've been wanting to do content with him in a minute, but I think I got it the perfect time. I mean, I was the first person to interview him about it. So
yeah, and you guys had a nice FaceTime. Yeah. What did you kind of like? What was like the best moment of talking with him, or something that you kind of learned?
Well, I mean, he's just a 16-year-old kid who's just excited about his favorite artist,
right?
Reposting him because and a lot of people are making fun of him, but dude, it's still just wholesome, you know. He's a 16-year-old kid that got reposted by Playboi Carti. You know what I mean? Like that's sick. Like if I got reposted by, you know, X and like when I was like,
it would make your year,
bro. Like I would,
it makes
like,
your
yeah,
like
bro.
whole.
Like let's just. The what I don't like about the internet is they make fun of kids who are excited. It's okay to be excited about things, guys.
Yeah, and be a kid.
Because now everything's dick writing. It's like, oh, well, it's like, whoa, bro, like you're doing too much. It's like, no, bro, like he's excited. It's a wholesome fucking feeling.
It's real.
Like, damn.
It's real.
It's like there's videos of, you know, fans going up to Ken Carson and they're literally just tweaking out, or like even like Destroy Lonely, or like any underground rapper who they're not underground anymore, but you know what I mean. But like any artist that is in public and you see a fan tweaking out and they're like a kid, there's always a comments being like, bro, he's glazing, he's doing too much. It's like, bro, it's a wholesome interaction between a fan and an artist. Like, there's nothing fucking wrong with that shit.
It's great. It's a beautiful thing. It's why this shit really exists.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's why creators create. Is to get the love back.
Bro. That's what I'm saying. It's like
let it ride.
Man, bro, be excited, guys. It's cool. Like don't let anyone tell you shit. But yeah.
Absolutely. So, what else is on your mind?
What
else do we have to talk about? I mean, we do a lot.
We do a lot, and
something. If we keep shooting, I just think there's so many story times.
I mean, we've been friends for a good amount of years now, and I feel like literally how we're talking right now, we literally talk like this in the car, like when we're here, like whatever. So, I mean, I don't really know where else to start.
Well, is there a story time that kind of like stands out to you? Because there's one that stands out to me where we kind of.
Okay, well, you go first because I don't know. There's probably a lot.
Young Lean at Smokers Fest is a funny story that I'm
God,
always
bro.
reminded of.
Oh my God, I was so mad at you.
Yeah, you were.
I was so pissed at you. I was so fucking pissed at you, bro.
So let's set the stage. Okay. No, I have my side of the story.
Okay, but before we get into it, okay, number one, I'm sorry, but number two, like, you know what I mean? Like, you probably should have known.
So let me get my side of the story.
You're good.
Young Lean, I'm familiar with him. SoundCloud artist, international SoundCloud artist. Legend.
Yes.
He has a few songs I'm familiar with. He's at Smokers Club. I already know Emwell's excited for him, and I'm not at the same level of excitement. I'm interested to talk to this guy. So I walk up to him and engage him. It's both of us. We're both there.
Yes.
We say hi to him. Shit's cool. You know.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Basically, like a couple phrases were exchanged of, hey, how you doing? Da-da-da, and then I said,
reminder, guys, that Blade was there too.
And Blade was there,
bro. No, and see, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, it was such a crazy. Like, there was other people like in that Drain Gang family also.
Yes, yep. It was their whole clique.
But
we were actually in the crowd waiting for Playboi Carti's set to start.
Yes, that got
I believe.
canceled. Yes.
Okay, and then they're literally just standing maybe 20 feet behind us when we go up and try and talk to them. But then early on in the conversation, I said, like something to the effect of like, can we get a clip real quick, basically? And then he just like turns, actually turns. He literally just goes from like being engaged in a conversation with us to unengaging and doing a 90-degree turn to put his back to us in like 2 seconds flat. And then the conversation was over.
Bro, and then like they just did not look at our way at all.
Yeah, and the conversation was
over.
I
was so mad. I was like, bro, like,
because you wanted to chop it up.
Like, I literally didn't even want to interview him because I was just like, because I just know that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, I kind of jumped the gun because and it was me being unaware of kind of the vibes.
And I think that's what a lot of that's what my advice is to a lot of art or just a lot of up and coming content creators and interviewers too. You don't want to force things and you have to read the energy too. Like, I never want to be that interviewer that is just chilling with an artist and then, you know, you can kind of tell when you're just vibing. Yeah. And then you don't want to be that guy that's like, ooh, but you want to do a little video really quick. You got to like, you just have to feel it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
In that moment, bro, I knew that interview wasn't going to happen.
Yeah.
And I guess in my head, the reason why I always say it was because like, if we were going to do it, like I would have approached it in that way. But it is what it is. I mean, regardless, we weren't going to get the interview anyways.
I kind of wish we talked to him more too.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
damn, like,
yeah. I mean, you know, we all fuck up. I fucked up. I mean, we've done this together for like a couple years now, and then even just me working with Sam too. You know, we butt heads a lot, so it just happens. But that is a funny story because that was like literally 2 years ago.
And that's the thing.
That was
like,
pretty funny.
All the stories come from like when you didn't get footage. When you don't get footage, it becomes a story.
Exactly.
So now we're full of stories, even though we get plenty.
I feel
of
like
footage.
there's more I can think of, but I can't. I can't really.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
But yeah,
so I think the other thing is like, doing a podcast like this, you want to inspire the youth and stuff like that. Do you have any kind of advice for somebody that wants to do what you're doing?
Man, what is my advice?
Or do their version of what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, do it for like as a real youngin.
I mean, bro, I would just say, dude, just pop out everywhere.
Oh, that's a good one. How did I not think of that?
No, like literally pop out everywhere, bro. Because with me, there's a difference between covering the culture and actually being a part of it.
Yes.
Okay, like, yes, I make these videos online. Like, yes, I do these interviews with these artists, but I'm at these shows, bro. I'm at every fucking show, bro. Oh. I'm at all of them. Like, I can confidently say, like, bro, like, I am everywhere. I am there.
You can catch you there.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And and so I think more and more people started to be familiar with me because I would pop out everywhere.
Yes.
Literally, kids come up to me and they're like, bro, I see you everywhere. That's how I came up.
That's how.
What's your name,
done.
bro? Like, oh yeah, I'm Emwell. I make videos. Like, I am
Damn.
physically at these fucking shows, bro. And I guess that's what I'm saying. It's like, cause bro, a lot of content creators, you know, they want to make these videos, but it's like, how much do you really care about this shit? Because I fucking care about this shit. I care about how these artists feel. I care about, I genuinely care about like the well-being of these artists, and I genuinely care about supporting them and seeing them go up. But a lot of other people, you know, it kind of just feels like you're just here to get your name up. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get my name up, but at the same time, like the way I see it is I'm genuinely helping these artists too.
Yeah, and I've come to realize being at a lot of these events, like it's about the community.
Yes.
It's not about, oh, it's this one headlining artist. It's about the community. It's about all the people who came out as fans to have a good time, and all the people that came out to take photos and videos, and the DJ, and the special guest,
Yes.
and the kid that knows how to do backflips that
Exactly,
like
yes.
makes a moment, and then the person that like dressed up in a cool costume. It's everybody in all of that put together that makes it such a beautiful thing. And yeah, the more you can do that when you're reflecting your art,
Right.
the better that art's gonna be.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro. Damn, I had a thought, but I forgot. But what else is my advice? But yeah, man, I would just pop out your face, bro. You know, get yourself familiar with, you know, because bro, I see the same kids at these shows all the time, and like
Yeah, and that you create the relationship that way.
Yeah, exactly. But also, it's just like I was one of these kids too, bro. I've been going to concerts since I was like 15, 16
I think
years
about
old.
that too. Yeah,
You know what
how
I mean?
many concerts and
Bro,
parties have I been to? Like,
Dude, I've
a countless
been there.
number.
So I guess in short, the advice is just be there, bro. Be at those events. Get people familiar with your face. And just be passionate about it, bro. Because a lot of people just be making content just to make the content. They want it for the instant gratification of, oh wow, you have a video of blah blah blah, or you made the video. Like, that's cool, but do you really fucking care about this shit? And that's something you got to ask yourself, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, just pop out your face. There's probably more advice. I feel like anytime someone asks me like, what's your advice for creators and shit, I have a different answer every time, but
Well, we had a good one this time.
But yeah, no.
And so now, what are you looking forward to? What can people expect from Emwell in 2024?
Man, 2024, I'm about to have my own shit.
Ooh,
you know?
I mean, we can kind of tease that.
Yeah, we can tease it. We can just tease it, but I don't care. Like, but yeah, so I mean, not too much, but yeah, I'm gonna have my own segment soon on the OGM page, which is gonna be really exciting. I haven't teased any of it yet. I kind of teased a little bit. I've been posting.
There's a couple BTS photos that if you know you're looking at them, know you're looking at them. But
yes, exactly. But you don't really know, because the way I dress just is unpredictable anyways.
Yes.
So, but yeah, I am having my own show soon for the OGM page, where I get to sit down with artists and do my thing with them. So that's what I'm excited about.
Okay, new show 2024.
Yeah, so I guess what I'm excited about is, you know, what I am in the culture right now in the underground space is going to be something else now. Because before, right, this past 2 years, I was, you know, at every show interviewing fans in line. I was, you know, I was running around with a microphone. I might do that a little bit, but in 2024, you're not going to see as much of that, because I've evolved past that time of my life, and I'm seeing a lot more people do it now. And so I'm kind of just taking a step back, and I'm like, okay, like, let them do that now. Let me do something else. And you know, and I think I just grew past it too. I talked about this with you before, but you know, interviewing fans and just making that type of content, you know, just stopped being fun. And I kind of just got over it. Because it really is the same thing. I mean, how many more times can I ask a Ken Carson fan, like, oh, what would you do if he was in front of you? Oh, I would twerk. Oh my God, I would kiss him. You know what I mean? Like I would, I got over that shit. and fan content is great, and I could confidently say I pushed that entire wave to what it is now. Of like mosh pit content or like all that shit, fan content in line. I can confidently say I didn't start it, but I pioneered it to what the wave is right now.
Yeah, your style of it is kind of like your legacy.
Because a lot of people be DMing and be like, oh, like this person bit you, like this person is trying to be like you.
Right,
like,
but I think as a great artist too, like you're like, oh, you're biting my old shit. Like I'm on some new shit.
I'm gonna be on some new shit.
And so this evolution is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Emwell 2024. How I kind of want to end this interview, though, is talking about New York. Because when we talk about kind of like great stories, our trip to New York, which was about a year ago for BoxFest New York 2022.
Yes.
Yeah, BoxFest New York 2022, which we traveled to New York. That was like a story in a moment. And we had a great, 5-6 days in New York there. And you're headed back to New York.
Yes, I am headed back to New York. I'm excited.
So, I'm going to try and drop this. So, like, you're there now.
You're here,
but you're there.
Yes.
How do you feel about New York and
I love New York.
What that city does to you?
I love New York, bro. The New York is great. The culture there is amazing. The people there are amazing. People really like me in New York, bro. When we were there, bro, like there were hella people like really fucking with me. I think everywhere.
Because then it's like the thing of like, when you pop out here, it's like, okay, like we've been seeing him, but like you pop out there and it's like, this is the guy from the stuff.
Dude, no, but it's really, it's crazy because, bro, I feel like anytime I've traveled anywhere, like when I went to Chicago, Miami, Texas, New York, and then I'm probably missing a couple places wherever I went. But yeah, bro, I receive a lot of love wherever I go.
Oh, nice.
Like extra love. I think well in LA, I think there's just too many like big people here. So
that too. I'm
still pretty like niche as fuck, but I receive a lot of love when I travel. But New York specifically, I love New York. It's great. I'm not really sure. I don't know how I feel about the cold, but because the East Coast cold is just different.
Bone chilling.
Yeah, no, literally. So I'm kind of scared of how I'm gonna react to the cold weather out there, but we'll figure it out. But yeah, I love New York. I've thought about moving there, and that could still very much happen, but we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah,
dude. Wow. I hope you have a fun time. I was thinking about like the sleepover we had when we went. You were just like so sick,
dude.
But then, but you powered through it. We still like slid to all these meetings.
It's crazy.
Shows.
It's
we
like
got the right footage.
I wasn't even sick really. It was just my allergies were just
allergies.
Stupid.
Yeah, more
bro.
so.
Because I remember I went through like 3 different tissue boxes in like a day. Like that shit was bad.
No, it was all day long sinus.
Yeah, but I mean, hopefully I'm like
if you're going into this healthy.
Yeah,
it'll be a whole nother vibe.
Yeah. Hopefully I'll be good.
Get some good food in you.
Yeah.
Are you excited to go shopping at all? Do you want to pick anything up?
In New York, I'm probably not gonna have time, bro. I'm probably just gonna be.
It's kind of a quick trip for you.
I'm probably just gonna be filming, and shit. But we'll figure it out. I'm excited though. New York's gonna be great.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. Whoa. I'm burping up this Crown Royal.
Yeah, we gotta do this more though. This was
cool.
I think bro. I think
there's plenty more to talk about.
Yeah, I mean,
I kind of want to save like this whole. I want to ask you about what it is hosting for Rolling Loud, but I want to save that for another.
Okay,
one.
yeah, that's fine. That's great. I think we definitely need to do this more, bro. I think it's just time for me to do a podcast for sure.
Yes, an Emwell podcast. That would just like fit so perfectly into the universe. You're just the
perfect co-host. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Because I did one with Beast Kobe, who I've kind of like told you about, but like they talk about anything. They talk about girls. They talk about music. I'm definitely trying to do the same thing. So.
And you've been on Violet's podcast.
Yeah,
you've done a YouTube video, kind of with her, a cooking video, and then you were just on what's her podcast called?
The Morning After.
The Morning After podcast.
Really
Shout out to them.
Yeah.
More podcasts from Emwell in 2024. We're gonna do it up.
We're gonna do it.
Organized Sound.
Yep. Shout out Organized Sound, bro. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you.
Cheers.
Cheers.